Just as I was recovering from the departure of dog 3, dog 4 walked into my home. A 10-year-old female lurcher, one domestic owner who was no longer able to look after her. What timing, eh? Dog 4, day 0. A nervous older lady, this 10-year-old light brown flecked with black lurcher. She was very uncertain at first and did have a couple of gentle whining sessions and one accident on the carpet at home, but that was a mixture of nerves on her part and not understanding her request on my part. She soon took over the sofa, and as she's taller than dog 3, I've got even less to sit on. Currently sitting with her rear end pressing my right leg and the front feet touching the other arm of the sofa. Even less of a stretch to stroke her while on the lead though. Dog 4, day 1. Breakfast first thing, but I forgot to give her her daily dose of 4 tablets in her bowl, so that's something for lunch. I roused her from the sofa for her first proper walk today and attached the harness, only to realise that it was pouring with rain, and as I didn't have the heart to disappoint her, we went out anyway. She didn't mind the rain, and as it's the first rain we've had here for weeks, it was wonderful getting wet in the warm, humid air. As with dog 3, she walks into her harness when I hold it up for her. Such class. So far, she's the first dog I've hosted to fall into the pond. She bravely struggled to the sloping side and clambered out. It's less than a metre deep, so it wasn't a real danger. Covered in duckweed and did the traditional soggy doggy shake. That was enough excitement for one day, and nothing else really happened. Dog 4, day 2. Early morning walk, followed by a drive into town to get some more provisions for her. The lady in the pet shop was so kind and welcoming and gave her some crunchy rabbit ears. A new one on me, but the hound happily downed them. Hairy cow's ears, anyone? No, really, there's a box full of them. A short walk in a local park, but it was getting really warm, so we started flagging and went back to the car. Something upset her during the day, an overdose of bunny lugs, so she was even quieter than normal, lying on the sofa and not wanting to go for a walk. Just before bedtime we went out for a quick look round the garden and to attend to any needs. Back indoors and was promptly sick on the hall carpet and the lounge carpet. She immediately looked better and went and laid on the sofa, watching me contentedly as I was rushing round with bowls of disinfectant, cloths and towels. For the first time she showed her playful side. As with dog 3, she bowed down on her front legs, backside up in the air, and then started to dance around, barking at me as I got down on hands and knees and mimicked her. She's quite ungainly when she runs in a confined space, but completely adorable. This went on for a few minutes when I thought it might be a good idea to make sure she went outside in the garden instead of going on the beleaguered hall carpet. During the morning walk we met a couple who own a silky, very old boar's eye. As we were walking behind them, I thought something was wrong even from a distance, and when we'd caught up with them, they told me that they've had to have their much-loved 14-year-old hound put to sleep the day before, leaving a huge hole in their home and their lives. They do plan on getting another rescue dog, which is good, but only after a while to let some of the loneliness disappear. They happily spoke to dog 4, who accepted their pats before walking away. Again, as with dog 3, she really is graceful when walking along at a sort of loping speed, a bit like a horse in the dressage ring with their proud, long-legged trot. Back home she at last showed a sign of acceptance by putting her front paw on my leg as we were sitting on the sofa. She promptly fell asleep, so I'm not so sure it was a sign of acceptance or merely somewhere comfortable to rest her paw. And later I got a tail wag when I came in for the garden. Sweet success.